sure you check out our new sponsor, The Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Good Feeling One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go.
Alright, man. I didn't even know if I was going to do this video, put on a Patreon, but I'm going to keep it G-rated, okay? Jason Whitlock and LeBron, let's talk about it. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, moments in the video, share the videos. And anybody that got something negative to say about LeBron in the layup line, you know, chilling with his son. It ain't just Jason Whitlock, okay? You got some of these LeBron clout chasing YouTube niggas out here, you know, that's like you from the same different demographic LeBron from. But before we get into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the videos. I'm not the biggest fan of LeBron on the court, but understand me, I feel like he a top 3-5 player of all time. Always gave his credit, okay? Do I think he overrated a little bit by some people? Exactly, because people don't know their history about the NBA. But LeBron the man, I always vouch for him, okay? LeBron the man, vouch for him. Now, if you don't know what's going on, I'm gonna link the source in the description. Jason Whitlock and whatever show he got going on, okay? He said he took shots at LeBron for basically being an attention whore and trying to steal the spotlight at his son AAU game, okay? You know, trying to steal the spotlight. Said that you know, he went to LA for the spotlight. He had, you know, fame is the drug, more addictive than cocaine, and LeBron is on the drug fame. Look here, man. This man is perhaps the all-time greatest NBA player by some people's standards. What else more fame do we need? Okay? That's what I'm trying to understand. How much fame can you get off winning an NBA championship, and how much fame can you get off at an AAU game? Seriously. Don't you think for the kids on that team and the kids they playing against, don't you think that's cool that LeBron is sitting courtside or LeBron is in the layup line? The referee ain't saying nothing about it. The AAU officials ain't saying nothing about it. Don't you think it's cool? I done seen parents go to jail over their son's basketball game. Okay, I done seen it. Or have to get out the venue before the police got here because they was yelling at the ref. Look here, man. I wish my dad was in the AAU line or at my game supporting me like LeBron James was supporting his son. You know, you can't have it two ways. And that's why I really never tried to knock LeVar Ball. That's his son. That's his seed. Do whatever you want to do with him. Okay? I'd rather have a LeVar Ball or LeBron as a dad than an absentee dad. LeBron ain't had no dad growing up. And a lot of them lame Oreos, and I just call them that, like Whitlock and some of these clout chasing YouTubers out there, they don't know what the struggle is for real. You know, a lot of people take having a two-parent household for granted, or having two parents in the house for granted. If you had two parents around, or you know who your dad, your mother was, and they was in your life, you can't really relate to LeBron. You can't. And LeBron is there. Nobody say nothing about D-Wade being there at his son's game. You know, right next to LeBron, his son had a game, and the kid did a sweet dunk. And it wasn't even a kid on their team or nothing like that. And Dwayne Wade and LeBron was sitting there cheering the kid on. That's a lifetime experience to have an all-time great NBA legend at your AAU game. They just hating on the dude. And you notice as, you know, for people with the stature of LeBron, you notice it ain't never the other side of the demographic ladder or the demographic side. It ain't never, you know, Caucasians, Hispanics. It's rarely them. You know what I'm saying? It's always your own people when it comes to the black community that's gonna try to sit there and discredit you and talk bad about you. Remember that. It's always your own people that's gonna try to drag you around. And jealousy in the black community is a really real epidemic, man. You know, you think I'm gonna sit here and tear a man down for supporting his son? I'd rather him be there than be there for his son, unlike Karl Malone. If you don't know the Karl Malone story, go look it up. You know what? You know, if you listen to Meek Mill's championship CD, he said, I wish my mom would come to my games, but she couldn't because she had to work. He ain't had no family at his basketball games. You know what I'm saying? And then Jason Whitlock refers to when LeBron told his mama to sit down when Paul Pierce followed him hard and shut up. He said, I supported LeBron when, you know, people was getting on LeBron about telling his mom to sit down and shut up at the game. I defended LeBron. They do that every now and again. I'm going to tell you what they do. Real haters. They sit there and they support you every blue moon so they can use that as references and try to cover it up as they not haters. Okay? I understand the game. Game recognized game. Okay? I understand what you're doing. You sitting there and you sitting there acting like, oh yeah, I supported LeBron. At the end of the day, that wasn't your opinion to speak on. At some point, LeBron need to come up there and gorilla check him. Forget your legacy and you being an icon. At some point, you got to get your comeuppance on Jason Whitlock, okay? At some point, you need to just go up to the station and put your arm around him like some Dwight Howard, Stan Van Gundy stuff. And what was you saying? It squeezed me? What was you saying? Talk that junk right now. But we all know Jason Whitlock a cornball. He's a cornball. He's a goofball. He's a goof troop. He goofy. You know, he don't know what the struggle feel like. He don't know what the struggle feel like, man. You know what I'm saying? You spadding up your pads and your mom couldn't never come to your game because she had to work. So you can have those fucking cleats on. So you can have that tape on. Or so you can have that team shoe on. You know what I'm saying? And some of us that had two parents, our parents, they never show up to the game. They might have supported us and bought us the jerseys or made sure we had our shoes, but you know what? More than money spent is not more valuable than time spent. And a lot of you know, part-time parents, and it's part-time single mothers too, that could be at home spending time with their kids. You feel me? They could be at home spending time with their kids, right? But they going to the club. You know, they over another man's house. They making the eldest watch the kids, and they don't spend the constructive time with their kids to make sure they build a strong and independent child. You know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. If you do you do got two parents, it don't necessarily mean they spending time with you. Time spent is more important than money spent. And LeBron that's a cool experience for all the kids there though. You think LeBron James really need the clout? It ain't like he had his camera crews there and said, record me doing this, and he got the Life in LeBron show on Facebook Watch or on ABC. What clout is he getting for Ball for Life? Shout out to them. I watched their channel. What clout is he getting for Ball for Life? Putting the video up. It sounded like Whitlock. Even when he was shooting with that Gabe Cup character that was he was shooting against the AAU game. They was talking about that, and Skip Bayless was hating on him about that. All right, all I'm saying is this. You think if that kid don't make it to the NBA, you think he won't remember that? That's a lifetime experience. You shooting against LeBron James. You in the layup line against LeBron James. You playing against LeBron James' son, and you get an opportunity to show LeBron you can play. That's a once in a generational thing. That uplifts the value of the game. LeBron brought value, and he brought memories to that game. Now, if LeBron was like Karl Malone, he wasn't there for his kid, you think Whitlock could say nothing? No. Whitlock wouldn't say nothing. But they always want to discredit you for doing what's right. LeBron didn't have no father. He had to learn to become one. But you know what? From field experience, he did. Everything his father wasn't there, or his mother couldn't be there for him. In the beginning, before he was, he became a hot prospect, he know to be there like that for his son. So don't let them, LeBron, let them discourage you, man, from doing the right. Your intentions is good. You doing the right thing. Same thing with LeVar. That's why I'm gonna try to get on LeVar Ball. That's his sons. He doing the right thing. But hey, y'all know what it is. Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have business question, inquiry, sponsor, video request, share the videos. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing get you 18% off the 100% all natural products, lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, and much more. Website, promo code, description. One time for the one time. Y'all know what the business is. We gone.